Non-small cell lung cancer has become, instead of being one disease, many different diseases, many of which have defined genetic features. So, for example, ALK is a driving feature of around 4% of non-small cell lung cancers. Historically, the treatment for lung cancer has been chemotherapy, various combinations and cycles of chemotherapy, but as genetic features have been identified, now those subsets of non-small cell lung cancer can be picked off and targeted with tyrosine kinase inhibitors, targeted therapy. For ALK now, the standard of care is crizotinib, Xalkori. Patients who are diagnosed with ALK-positive disease would typically move on to Xalkori either immediately after chemotherapy or increasingly before chemotherapy. Once patients have experienced failure of crizotinib, however, there are fewer treatment options. There is an approved agent called ceritinib, which is available, and bigatinib is one of the agents which is also seeking to help patients at that stage of their therapy. Eventually, we believe that the next generation ALK inhibitors could have the potential to help patients in the first line of therapy, in other words, to be used in the same way that crizotinib is used now. The most important immediate future development for bigatinib is completing the pivotal trial of the drug, which is a trial testing the two different doses of the agent, not against each other, but in parallel. That trial is called the ALTA trial, ALTA, and we're on track to finish the enrollment of that trial towards the end of the third quarter of this year, around September timeframe. Then we'll very quickly work on looking at the data, and we have an aim to present the first data from that trial, preliminary data, towards the end of this year. Beyond that, the next landmark would be completing the analysis of all of those data and then filing for approval, which is we aim for mid-year next year, mid-2016.